Welcome back to Box Bets. It's week 11. Trimmed up the beard. It was all superstitious for the Niners. Lost three in a row. We won. Huge win in Jacksonville, and we're back on the win train. So it worked. 3-1 last week. We did good. Only the Box's best bet hit the sewer with Baltimore. Unbelievable. We'll get into that in a second. That brings us to 20-14-1. So that's up 6 units and 3-4-1 in Box's best bet. So back to the Baltimore game. We're cruising. We're up touchdowns 1-2. And now we learned Deshaun Watson destroyed his shoulder at half. He plays the second half, marches the Browns back for a huge victory. Game-winning field goal to win 33-31 as Action Jackson sits there and can't move the ball, can't run the clock down, throws a pick six on top of it, and ruins our perfect week. So, what can you do? Still 3-1's a great week, and let's try to get perfect this week. So there's 13 games. I like 5, and we're going to go through why. So the first pick I like is, again, a bit of a weird one, but it's Arizona +6 in Houston. So Houston coming off a huge win against Cincinnati, big time effort by CJ Stroud, threw the ball all over the field. They look great. How can't they win by 6 points against the lowly Cards at home? Well, Kyler Murray's back, and he's a threat. He's a threat to run. They ended up squeaking a win last week at home. I know they go on the road, but something smells fishy about this game. Like 6 points for sure they're going to cover. I have a feeling it keeps it close. I think it's a field goal game. I'll take the dogs with the 6 points. I know Houston's great. CJ Stroud's going to win Rookie of the Year. I just don't think he's good enough, or the team has proven enough to take them as a 6-point favorites and expect them to win by a touchdown. My next bet is a Box's best bet. And there's 2 this week, which I've never done. But when you get 2 games like this, you got to hammer them. The first one is Miami at home -13.5 against Vegas. Box's best bet. Dolphins coming off a bye. They love to beat up on shitty teams like the Raiders, right? Even though the Raiders have won a couple games, big deal. You're not beating nobody. You're beating the Jets. You're beating anemic offenses. Now you're going against the fastest, the most explosive offense in football. Off a bye. They're going to dial it up. They're going to score 35 points easy. I don't think the Raiders with their backup QB O'Connell, don't even know the guy's name, are going to keep up. Take Miami -13.5, 2 touchdowns. Shouldn't be a problem. Easy cover there. The next one, I'm going another dog, and it's Tennessee +7 at Jacksonville. Now, again, similar to that Arizona game, Jacksonville's a better team. Jacksonville's at home. They're coming off a loss. They should cover. Well, the thing is, it's a divisional game. Jacksonville didn't look good last week at all. Will Levis is still figuring out the offense. He's better than Tannehill. And I think this is a game, again, it's a close game. It's within 3-4 points. I'll definitely take the Tennessee with 7 points on a divisional game. Same thing as kind of Arizona mentality. Like, is Jacksonville really going to win by 8 points against a division rival after they played a horrible, horrible game? Probably not. So, Tennessee +7. The next game, we're going the Niners. Like, I didn't touch them last week, but everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready to go. We got Chase Young. They're laying big. They're laying a 12-point spread your cheeks line there, but take them. -12. They should win by 2 touchdowns over Tampa Bay. And the last pick I got is another Box's best bet. Now, this is the game of the week. It's the Super Bowl rematch. It's the Chiefs versus the Eagles. And Sunday Night Football, biggest game of the week. 2 best teams, Super Bowl rematch, as I said. Kelsey brothers against each other. Taylor Swift's going to be in the house. It's KC laying 2.5. And I cannot pick the Eagles here. There's no way you can go against the Super Bowl champions at home on a Sunday Night Football, coming off a bye, even though the Eagles are coming off a bye, Andy Reid off a bye is a master. There's nobody better. There's nobody even better in the history of football. I'm going Chiefs -2.5 at home, coming off a bye with Andy Reid. So to recap our 5 picks this week, we're going 2 dogs. We're going Arizona +6 at Houston and Tennessee +7 in Jacksonville. And then we're going 3 favorites. We're going Miami -3.5 against the Raiders, KC -2.5 on Sunday Night Football versus the Eagles, and the Niners -12 against Tampa Bay. With 2 box bets this week, best bets, take the Chiefs, take Miami, and let's go for that perfect week.